Good morning, FPL family. Welcome back to another FPL video. This is, of course, the Milk channel, and you know what it is. I present to you Game Week 21 review. It's been a great festive season. Don't forget to hashtag FPL Milk on Twitter. Let's do this. Great score, despite having a lot of negative, well, not a lot of negative, just one. Still haven't taken a hit. Hopefully, I can go do this the whole season. Despite, it's hard not to take a hit when you see other people doing well while taking hits. I know someone who took a -4 and rose from 3 million to 1.7, so it is possible to take a hit and have a higher rating. That's if you take a hit on the right players. Of course, this week was difficult because all the big shots didn't do well. The De Bruyne, that's why we were not there. The who else is there? The Ali's, the Son. Well, Son was still on suspension, but he's back. He's probably gonna be raring to go. Probably the right man to invest in if you want a differential, especially with the fact that his price has dropped slightly, but it has dropped. Some people kept the faith and brought in or utilized some of the bench players like Cantwell who have rewarded them, which is fantastic. But enough of that. Let's get to my fantastic week. Just one -1. I think it's the first one of the season. I'm not too sure. Oh, not really. It's the second one. Second one. If you guys remember, I just can't remember the week though. But it is the second one. It's the second time it happened. But let's hope it's the last time this happened. But soccer is unpredictable. Who knows? Next week, Salah gets red carded. But it's a fantastic score. 76. Fantastic, fantastic. Just can't get enough of this. It's been a great festive um, season for me. I rose from what about 1 million, 1.2 to now sitting at 270k, which is just amazing. The differentials worked out. Richarlison, bang bang. Grealish, bang bang. Both of these, we were there before it was cool. Now everyone is joining us with Richarlison. Same with Jimenez. We were there before it was cool, and now everyone is joining us. Ins and outs. We brought him in, took a risk. He had tough fixtures. We stuck with him. We said, you know what, he's gonna do well during these tough fixtures. And we were there as well when before everyone was there. And guess what? He rewarded us, and he was my vice captain. Well, fortunately, not accidentally. Fortunately, because that meant he scored double, and he scored against Tottenham. I knew he was gonna do it. Um, Unfortunately, Vardy didn't pitch this week, but no worries because Cantwell again diving into the new year. He's diving into the new year. Hopefully, his form can continue. We never lost faith when everyone was selling him. Well, we sold Pookie, but we knew that there was something about this Norwich team. And you know what? Despite me predicting a victory for them, I still think there's something about them. They're playing well, but if they not gonna start shutting out goals, stop conceding goals, then it's gonna be very hard to survive. Because the thing is, um, you have to understand that they are scoring goals, they can score goals every game, but then sometimes with football it happens. You can't um, take all your chances. Sometimes you just have a bad day in the office, just like they did against their opponents, Crystal Palace. So you just have to bank on clean sheets. That's what they've been lacking on. They're a relegation team. This is not the championship. They're not gonna outscore everybody, you know. Um, so they have to start keeping a few clean sheets, and then maybe, hopefully, they invest in their defense, and then maybe we'll see a difference. Jimenez didn't come to the party this time. I wasn't expecting anything. If I did, I probably would have captained him. But he is my captain next week. Stay tuned for that to find out who I captain later on in my Game Week 22. And also, don't forget, Game Week 22 preview will be coming up. Obviously, not for this weekend because it's FA Cup weekend. Excited to see Miramino and to see whether should we alter or my triple up. Is it too late for those who are only joining the triple up now in terms of the Mane Salah, especially the Mane Salah double up? But with these double game weeks, it's always nice to have sufficient cover, and hopefully Mane, Salah, and Alexander Arnold will be enough. But yeah, that's the score I get. Thanks to a wonderful powerhouse of a midfield and great captaincy choice. Again, I talked about this last week that the reason why I dropped last week was because of my captaincy, and this week I got it spot on and in shorter rides. Hopefully, this can continue beyond the festive season. Results. Obviously, the standout result is the Arsenal Man United. Despite these teams not being at their best, Arsenal secured a victory. Fantastic. Um, as well as Liverpool, they were excellent. They did everything, in that 2-0 victory of theirs. And I think these guys can go undefeated because Sheffield are one of the toughest opponents away from home. This is the first time they lost. I thought the record was going to be broken last week or the week before, but no. Liverpool, the champions or potential champions, are doing it. Currently the world champions. So yeah, they're doing great. They're doing great. And as well, obviously the surprise results 1-0 to Southampton. Credit to them. Mourinho's got a touch up on this. The defense is just too weak, and we knew about the West Ham victory. Let's get to the success rate. As we've said, we knew about the win, but we didn't predict the score correctly, just like the Leicester one and also the Sheffield one. The rest of them were all terribly incorrect, but spot on that. I just knew that Arsenal was gonna blow them out because I saw enough against Chelsea to see that this is not Man City. They can't come to Arsenal and just blow us out with counter attacks like that, because what I saw from the Chelsea game is that we were solid and we kept the possession well. And not only that, we tackled well for majority of the game. Well, not for majority of the game, but in this game we did it for majority of the game. We pressed well, same way City did against us when we played them. So I knew that if we were gonna play like that, we were gonna beat them easily. Because let's be honest, that Man United team is nowhere near where it should be, and unfortunately, they deserved what they got. And I don't know what the future has for them, but I know Arsenal will finish ahead of them. So yeah. These are the milk of the matches in case you guys missed it. Do check out the Game Week 21 preview to find out why I selected these guys. Richarlison, I just knew he was going to bang in. He's been quiet for too long and he's going to continue his form. Great pick on the wild card. I don't regret the wild card anymore after the score. Hopefully more of this is to come, and find out what transfers I made. Robertson, I just knew that he was likewise with Richarlison. He hasn't scored in a while. I knew he was going to come good eventually, and oh boy did he. Came with the assist. And Grealish, similar reason, he was just quiet for one game, and I knew that he is involved in everything Aston Villa does. This used to be McGinn in the beginning of the season, but he has fallen off a bit because he's playing deeper, and obviously him falling off has moved Grealish into an advanced role. Grealish as well used to be in the midfield, in the beginning of the season. Now he's playing further up top because they've realized his creative ability. So yes, he doesn't have the pace and the dribbling skills of a normal winger, but he does have the creative ability and the ability to score goals and to help the team out whenever possible. Obviously, then the rest of the guys, it was honestly horrible week in terms of my predictions this week. Hopefully, next week will be better. These are my transfer plans. Um, and don't forget though, to find out if I do predict better in my game week um, 22 preview, and obviously for the results for the game week 22 review, and of course the transfer plans. Um, I have two transfers. I don't wanna burn one for no reason, so I decided to do a keeper change because I'm looking towards the future. Button could most probably be back in a few weeks. I just wanted to take him out now because I had nothing to do, and I still trust Heaton for a while. But when his fixtures go badly, I might take him out for Button, or yeah, Button, and then use the extra funds that I spent on Heaton to upgrade potentially. At this moment, it looks like Jimenez because Jimenez looks like he'll have bad games in a few weeks, and unlike last time, I don't think he will score this time because these games are not at home; they are away from home. City and Tottenham were at home. That's why I backed them. Now it's not the same. So I've brought in McCarthy. I could have brought in Fabianski, but I'm not impressed. Even the double game week isn't enticing enough because it's two tough fixtures, Leicester and I forgot the other team. So this guy, yes, he doesn't have a double game week, but he potentially might. But it's not about that. He just has good fixtures. Southampton are starting to keep clean sheets. He's getting save points. You know what more can you want? And we all know that Southampton concede a lot of chances. They concede a lot of goals. So if he can get his hand behind of all those chances and start getting a few clean sheets, he might be in for a good signing here. And he's cheap, so he might free up a lot of funds. Hopefully his price rises. And of course, I'm not gonna play him this week. He's gonna make the bench. Um, but other than that, as I said, I'm captaining Jimenez, and I'm also vice captaining Vardy. Find out on the game week 22 preview to find out why I've selected these guys. And yes, that's right. I'm getting closer to that 100k mark. Hopefully, I'll do that by the next game week. Thank you guys for joining me. Um, Again, Happy New Year. You have a prosperous year. And yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.